Exile Talk Show Exile Talk Show Exile Talk Show
Okay, der nächste, den ich jetzt auf die Bühne hole, sein Name ist Jayason Thiabult. Please give it up. Yeah. Jayason Thiabult. Please give it up.
Yes. Top 15 hugs I've had today.
Yeah.
Just kidding, that's number one. The only thing I know how to say in German is Ich bin rock hard. I don't know if you guys know German at all, but I think that means I'm happy to be here. Maybe it does. I had a run-in with a homeless guy today, which was awesome. And what happened was I was waiting for a bus, and this time burglar, or homeless person as you guys might call him, comes up and he's just staring at me, and I know he fucking wants something from me. And so, and if you make eye contact with him, you're fucked. You know, don't do that, and that's what I did. And he's like, "Hey man, I'm real hungry, man. Can I?" He actually says to me, "I'm real hungry, man. Can I get a cigarette?" Doesn't even make sense to me, but I thought it was awesome. So I gave him a cigarette, thinking he was gonna eat it. I'm like, I'm gonna see this go down. So I give him a cigarette, and he just starts smoking a cigarette, but he's still right here next to me. I'm drinking a 32-ounce, like, big gulp drink that's about half gone. He's staring at me, and so I look at, and I'm like, what, but you're still here, what? And he goes, I swear to God this is true, he goes, "Can I get a sip of that?" Yeah, buddy, with your fucking AIDS mouth, I'm gonna give you a sip of, no, take a bigger drink, pal, as much as you want. So, the worst part of the story is, the bus is coming up, and I'm like, fuck it, you can have the whole thing, buddy, take the whole thing. And he said, "Dad, thanks a lot, man, God bless you." And he takes my 32-ounce, half-consumed, big gulp, and he flips the straw on me. This fucking jack-o'-lantern face with two teeth in his whole head that haven't seen a toothbrush in years. You flip my straw, fuckface, I flip your straw. I own a toothbrush somewhere. I was on the bus like, I gotta get my shit together. That guy just flipped the straw on me. Really had to check myself. I saw, and then a little bit later, not the same day, but sure, why not for the sake of stand-up, I saw a guy on a payphone, and that was awesome. I didn't even know payphones still existed. Like, he may as well have been talking to the stomach of like a pterodactyl or something like that. If you see somebody on a payphone, you are looking at a person that's in a fucking situation. You know what I mean? Like, you are looking at a guy that's in deep shit. It's like a bad drug deal going down, or he just woke up with like no memory, no wallet, and a condom in his ass. Warranted a guitar, love it. Bar chords. iPhone people are the cockiest of all of cellular technology. You ever fucking like have a BlackBerry problem or like a cell phone problem in front of like a buddy that's got an iPhone and they give you that fucking iPhone face? Well, hate to remind you, but you should have got the greatest invention ever. Look at you, man, you're having problems. Can't even text, can you? Look at this thing. I can text the moon. iPhone people are cocky. You ever have lunch with an iPhone person? Or like a buddy that's got an iPhone, you have lunch with them? What I mean to say is, have you ever had lunch completely alone? It's like you were talking to everybody but the guy buying you a taco salad right now, lady. It's like, oh, I'm texting my friends. I want to know how it's going. Tell them it's going good. It's like, text your friends you're not wearing the right shoes to walk home from where we are, if you could. I would appreciate it. Thank you, Ramsey. Creepy laugh behind me. I think you're coming up behind me and load me like a shotgun or something. Tricked me into one of your threesomes that you've been talking about. It'd
be hard now. You're not drinking anymore. So.
Nah, it's much easier than you think, bro. everyone's using like their iPhones and Blackberries, like taking like the 30 pictures and texting them to their girlfriends or boyfriends and getting it, you know, fucking, then everyone's getting in trouble for that. It's too easy. You know, take a picture of your snacks, send it to your bitch, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I said that. It's too easy to get caught with that, you know what I mean? Next thing you know, TMZ has their hands on or whatever. It didn't used to be that easy. When I was in college, I remember using the unsexiest device to do that, the Polaroid camera. There's nothing worse than that. I'm just like, baby, don't move, you look so hot. Fucking big flash goes off, and every picture looks like something out of Law and Order SVU, you know what I mean? It looks like they're some like 15-year-old trapped in a basement somewhere. No, just my girlfriend. She's just coincidentally 15. Oh. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Breakups are tough. Kind of going through a bit of a breakup right now. You always say dumb shit when you're breaking up with somebody too. You know, like when you're on the phone, if you have a breakup on a phone or something, you always say, we wind up saying some dumb shit that, like when you hang up, you're like, why the fuck that, you know? It's like, yeah, tell David I said hi. I hang up like, what? Why did I say tell David I said hi? Some guy that she works with or something. You always know too, we always know the next guy that's gonna bang our lady too. You know early in the relationship, you know which wolves smell wolves. You know what I mean? We know the next guy that it's gonna be. It's always like, oh, it's somebody that she swears, oh, I think he's gay. You have nothing to worry about. He has a girlfriend. Anytime a girlfriend of mine tells me that some other guy has a girlfriend, that's the motherfucker right there that you gotta be worried about. Anytime your girlfriend's like, you know, I would never cheat on you, out of the blue. If your girlfriend says I would never cheat on you out of the blue, you are looking into the eyes of a person that's gonna cheat on you. It's like my buddies out of the blue, like Ari's never like, you know what, man, I just wanted to say, I would never rob you. Like, you would never say that. Somebody wouldn't say that out of the blue. It's pretty, I'm like, why are you saying you would never cheat? I didn't just ask you if you would ever cheat on me. You just randomly threw that out there. You know what I mean? Girls always have, like, girls are very interesting about the friends they keep, too, because girls always have, like, one or two super slutty friends. Only for one reason. So when they do something super slutty, they can talk to them about it and not feel it, because as long as I'm not as slutty as this chick, I'm okay, I'm alright. They don't tell their non-slutty friends what they just did. They're just like, I just blew half of the Lakers. It's like, oh shit, I blew all the Lakers. You're fine, you're totally fine. You're not slutty at all. And if you're a girl, if you're dating somebody and she doesn't have any slutty friends in her circle, she's a slutty friend in her circle. I don't know how to break it to you, but you have hit the jackpot. Not in the long term, but definitely in the short term. Doggy style's my kryptonite. I could never last long doggy style. But I found a way to justify my guilt, and please take this with you. If you can only last 8 minutes doggy style, don't beat yourself up, because that's almost an hour in dog time. Thank you, Ramsey. I'll close on this joke, because I feel the sun's coming up here in Germany with the Japanese flag in the back. The worst thing about a retarded chick with big tits is this. The second thing that you notice is the fact that she's retarded. Thank you. That's a true story. I was actually walking down the street, and I was looking kind of down when I was walking, and this girl was walking towards me, and I got to her legs, and I was like, damn, she's got nice legs. And then I got to her boobs, and I was like, damn. Then I got to her face, and I was like, damn. It's going to be weird beating up to that later. And it was an uncomfortable 2 minutes. I'm not going to lie to you people. Thank you very much, Jayason Thiabult. Living the dream. Talk. That song's very addicting. Ramsey Moore, my dear friend.
Jayason Thiabult, it's so good to have you here.
It's good to be here. This is I'm not going to lie, this is a very interesting, borderline awkward show. Living room where everybody's smoking pot and there's people speaking German and Willkommen, and for some reason a Japanese flag.
Well, we were down with the people that had the tsunami.
Was there a tsunami? I'm totally kidding. I'm sorry about this whole tsunami thing. I feel for them. I do. I really do. That was a terrible thing. But, semi-funny joke.
I was shocked to hear that you haven't been drinking for a year.
I haven't been drinking for a year, drinking or doing drugs. I ran into a little bit of what one might call a major cocaine problem. So when you go down that road...
When you say major, does it involve doing things you wouldn't normally do?
Trust me, bro. If you are doing a lot of cocaine, you're definitely doing things you wouldn't normally do. You start having like the craziest thoughts of like, I bet I could rob a bank. You know what I mean? You start, stuff that's like now, things you don't normally think about.
I've always wanted to rob a bank. If I get away with it, I would totally. I mean, it's not even about the money. It's about being able to pull it off the machine guns.
Just bragging rights.
Bragging rights. And I want to wear like a Daryl Strawberry mask.
Right. Yeah.
And have everything be part of the 85.
So people would be like, wow, Daryl Strawberry, 1, put on a little bit of weight, 2, turned white, and 3, just robbed a bank.
I think the news story would be that,
Yeah, right. I think you could get away with it, bro. You need a getaway driver, let me know. I'll do it.
See, this is the reason why I don't do coke either anymore, is if there were coke here, this might actually happen.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see it.
Well, do they have Daryl Strawberry masks? 'Cause that would be the piece of stuff that would keep us from starting it tonight.
Right, just the lack of the Daryl Strawberry mask.
As soon as it gets here, as soon as I'm doing FedEx overnight, it'll be here.
Right.
We'll hit the Glendale Savings and Loan tomorrow.
Do they even have Daryl Strawberry masks anymore?
I don't know.
They've got to. At least Daryl Strawberry's mom has them in her basement or something. Oh, I've got a whole box of Daryl Strawberry masks.
There's an Asian kid somewhere that's sweating over a Daryl Strawberry mask.
And it's the irony of using Daryl Strawberry to route, because Daryl Strawberry had a major coke problem. That's what he was known for.
That's the irony.
So the Daryl Strawberry mask will have giant nostrils, straw sticking out of a rolled up $20 bill coming out of one of his nostrils. I don't know how my interview turned into the cocaine thing.
Well, because I was asking about alcohol, and you go, the reason
that's where it started. Well,
I don't do anything is because of the cocaine.
As you know, because I've literally, in the decade that I've known you, probably smoked $4,000 worth of your pot.
Yeah.
Actually,
who am I kidding? It's Levin's pot.
It was Dave Levin's pot, yeah.
Wasn't he the best director ever with his pot supply?
Yeah, because all he did was, he literally paid, you guys, I did a play that you guys were in.
Consent for the audience.
And you guys literally paid me in booze. And they would have these, they would buy these 30 packs of beer, and to sell, that's where you fucked up.
Yeah.
To sell after the show to everybody and sell during the show, but they would keep them in the back where I would be waiting to go on stage and then come off stage and go.
When we first started, we go, okay, we have an audience of 20. If we had 60 beers, there would be plenty of beers, because a lot of people don't drink, and we would buy 2 30 packs, and then about a weekend after the first weekend, we realized we had to have a third 30-pack, which you just took as a challenge, I think.
Yeah, that only just pissed me off. I just what? You guys want?
By the end, we were pulling off a solid 120 beers in a weekend.
Yeah, I would literally sit every play that we did, and it seemed like that play ran forever.
Yeah.
Every play that we did, a 12-week run.
Christ.
No shit, right? That was a full-time commitment, and they only paid me in booze. So 12 weeks, and literally. By towards the end of the night, before the play's even over, I honestly was 10 beers in. I would have 10, so I'm sitting back there waiting to go on and do my lines, and I'm cracking them back. And by the end of the thing, they were like, man, we've all had 1 or 2 beers, but you seem fucking wrecked. It was the best.
Remember the night when we had, what was her name? T. Young Lee, the plus-size porn star? And she did the lap dance?
Oh, yeah, you had some naked girl come over. I remember that. Vaguely. That whole time was very foggy. Yeah. I mean, I was literally drinking 14 beers a night just trying to keep up with, I guess, myself. There was nobody else that was really drinking. It was fun. I had a good time. I had a goddamn good time. Really hit rock bottom, and then, though, that was towards the end of my run.
What's great about a drunken group of people when someone might strip and do sexual stuff is all your most straight-laced friends will be the one that in public would go, Thibault, don't say that. Don't fucking do that.
Yeah.
As soon as they heard she might start stripping, they just did this one. All right, guard the door.
Yeah.
Every fun time always starts with, is that locked? Is that door locked? Is it locked? Is it locked?
Yeah, that was fun. No, actually, all joking aside, I had a lot of fun doing that play. It was fun. But I literally probably lost 4 or 5 years of my life from it, I would say, easily.
Because you're, 19 now?
I am, I'm I'm 18 and a half.
18 and a half.
Yeah.
And are you still living over there by this old spaghetti warehouse, or where you live at now?
No, I'm actually like Fountain and La Brea, that kind of ones.
By yourself, or are you got roomies?
I'm actually moving in there this weekend with the guy, so I'll have a roommate. So if anybody wants to, yeah, thank you everybody. I'll be glad that you guys just gave me out. It's not anybody that you know, just a guy that I met online in a chat room. What? No, I'm just kidding. He's not going to suck my dick while he's awake. He might. I don't know. If he wakes up, I'm just be like, shh, I'm brushing your teeth. You know what I mean? One of those things, like play it off, like. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means.
He said he heard a gay guy in New York do this.
Who?
I can't say the name.
You gotta say the name.
I can't say.
Hang on, I'll pause the camera. Okay, say the name.
My buddy Wayne, he did not do this, but a gay guy told him he did this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, the guy's passed out on the couch, kind of coked out. It was like New Year's Eve. And what the gay guy did was he put his cock in the guy's mouth, and the guy instinctively started sucking it. But what the gay guy did to add a flair was he had powdered fake snow. So when the guy woke up, he goes, "Oh, it's a Christmas miracle."
A Christmas miracle.
Like, if you woke up in the middle of that.
Yeah, just go back to sleep. That's one of those, you wake up, it's snowing on your face, you got a dick in your mouth. It's just like, go back to sleep and hope it's a dream. You know, one time, I'll tell you a true story. I passed out, you guys know the bar Bordner's, you know where Bordner's is on Hollywood? I used to drink there during, like, that was like a good place where I used to day drink. And like, if you go there like 3 in the afternoon, it's all like 60-year-old like professional drunks there and stuff like that. And I was kind of like nodding. I swear to you that this is a true story. I was nodding off. There's 3 guys around the bar all drinking, and I was kind of nodding off. And it was one of those like English class. You fall asleep and you just quickly wake up. And you don't know if you've been asleep for like 3 seconds or 5 minutes.
Right.
You know, one of those kind of quick bounce ups. And in my head, I'm like, these old timers think I'm a pussy now. So I'm going to slowly look this way and see if this guy over here next to me saw me fall asleep. And when I look over next to me, not only is it Robert Englund, who played Freddy Krueger, sitting next to me drinking, he's real creepy, just like not blinking, just taking a sip and looking straight forward at TV. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh wow, that's fucking Freddy Krueger. Then I go, I hope I'm not asleep, man. If I really am asleep, fucking Freddy Krueger's right next to me, man. This is about to get ugly.
I bet Freddy Krueger pulled some shit in his day.
Oh, I'm sure he looked like he could knock him down. He did. He was.
So what do you spend all your time doing now that you've given up all the drugs and the liquor?
I mostly watch TV and beat off. I just sit in his closet and smoke. No. I'm doing a lot of stand-up and just joined a basketball league where tonight I'm not trying to brag, but I had 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 full-fledged heart attacks. So my left arm went numb at half court, and next thing I woke up, someone was giving me, mouth-to-dick resuscitation. It was very weird, but I'm glad to be alive.
How'd you feel about Belmont almost winning it?
About
Butler.
Butler. I'm like, the Belmont? The bar, the Belmont, had a basketball team? Yeah, I'm from Indiana, and I was really rooting for Butler, but it was, quite a boring game, to be honest.
Shooting drought. Awful shooting.
Oh, yeah, they couldn't score at all. That was terrible.
What's coming up in the world of Tebow?
I'll be at the Comedy Store Friday night. I'm a little bit later. I think I'm going to watch Ari masturbate, which will be weird, but I'm into it. Yeah, thank you very much. That should be fun. And Comedy Store this weekend, and then May 10th, we have Sam Tripoli and I are doing a naughty show at Largo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we'll have. It should be fun. We have myself and Danielle Stewart doing stand-up, and I think Steve-O from Jackass is going to be doing stand-up, and.
Solid.
And we have some transvestite pole dancers, I believe, and that's totally true. So it should be a weird.
You wouldn't lie about a thing like that.
No, I think it's going to be a really freaky, weird show. So a lot of porn stars and pole dancers and comedians all having a crazy night at Largo. So I think that's May 10th. So that should be fun.
Cool. We got to work on something again, man.
Oh, I would love to, but I love you so much. You're the best. Thank you so much, everybody.
Give over Jayason Thiabult, everybody.
Talk show. Exile. Talk show. Exile. Talk show. Exile. Talk show. Exile.
Talk, 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 talk,
Exile.
talk, 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 talk.
Talk show. Exile.
Wait.